guys, it is I, Cheese, welcoming you to another Awesomeness Destroyer, welcoming you guys to another game. Today we are playing Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Alright guys, if we hit the stuff in the middle of the video, just don't get mad at me, please. Okay, I hope that's good for you guys. I will admit, I'm going to be entering cheat codes for this game. So, those of you who do not like people cheat, I'm not going to be entering any drastic cheat codes. Just the one that gives me infinite force power. Other than that, I'm not going to be entering cheats. Just kidding. I'm going to be uploading 2 videos of this a day. Alright, we're going to be starting with part 1. But I'm going to skip that so I do not get copyrighted. I don't mind the music, because that doesn't really matter, because I'm bringing content to you guys, so...
The Chancellor isn't in this thing. We have to move on. Keep your eyes open. Try mixing light and heavy attacks. Thanks for the tip.
Sorry about testing my controller, but I was just making sure that I didn't just move randomly. My controller's known for that. That's why I wish you could play with arrows in this game, but you can't. So, I mean, I gotta deal with it. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna destroy these fools.
Use the ball tactic. Good advice.
This crappy controller. Stupid controller. It drives me crazy. Oh god, we're fighting the super battle droids now. Alright, sorry guys if it's
R2, see if you can get those catwalks moving.
bent, but I'm gonna have to do that in order to show you guys everything.
R2 needs some cover. Use combination attacks against those super battle droids. Tell me something I don't know.
I'll try and see maybe if I can do like the...
I'll never get tired of this.
And by the way, my games are not uploaded for skill, they're meant to be... I upload just to upload. I upload for 2 reasons. One, for you guys, so that way I can get out there and be known. Secondly, so that way I have a hobby. A lot of people ask me, what's your hobby outside of school? And I say nothing, and then I have something now. Something I could say is mine.
Nice work, R2. Hurry. We still have a mission to complete.
Okay, I'm doing my best here not to get interrupted anymore. You guys should be able to see that correctly, right?
Watch yourself. No backtracking now.
I'll tell you guys a secret. There's usually a hidden force power-up somewhere around here. No, I don't believe it's at this part of the level, but I believe it's later on when you jump down into the, Yeah, he's right. The force is telling him something, which means if you hear that, Obi-Wan will say, like, the force is strong here, or Anakin will say, the force is telling me something here. That means there's a hidden secret nearby. Either whether it be a health power-up, a saber crystal, that basically fills your combo gauge and you can get masterful kills instantly. You know, basically more force ability points. Or it'll be like a force upgrade. It'll increase your force gauge. The force gauge is the blue bar. The below that is your health. And you know, the other bar is obviously your combo gauge. And the one below that, which is the long bar, is your experience, you know, what you gain from killing enemies. And the controls are as follows. R1 to use the force force throw. R2 to use the force lightning. Normally it'd be mind trick normally, but I beat the game so I got lightning. For Obi-Wan it's the force mind trick for Obi-Wan and Anakin when you first start the game. L2 is the saber throw. L1.
R2, see what you can do about those shields.
L1 is block.
We need to access that control console.
Oh great, more droids. Square is quick attack. Triangle is launch attack. Circle is the stab attack, so lunge attack. Yeah, see? You use the force on that, it'll reveal a secret health upgrade. And you'll have some experience. And then, like I said, you can also do the X button to jump. X and square is that. Triangle on X is that. Circle on X is nothing. You hold down, if you do this, and triangle, you get that. You hold square, you don't get anything. Use circle to interact with stuff like consoles and force and power strips. You know, like say there's a power thing, you gotta cut through with your lightsaber. You know, you use circle, then you use the controls to move it around, rotate it around all the way to the front where you first started cutting, and then you fling it open with the force, and you just destroy it with your sabers. Now for super battle droids, the best strategy is to just do combos. Another good strategy I would say, do a force throw, that, and then do a charged force attack. Mostly the back attacks are really good. You really want to get out of here because there's not much to do here. Oh, and those things in the ground, that was a Bacta tank. They heal your health. Now the most annoying enemies in the game are snipers. There's a way to kill them from on the ground. Just fling them into each other. You just fling them into each other and they go down. See, there's more of them right there. I don't even have to go up there to take them out. This is a neat exploit you can do if you enter the Infinite Force code. You can keep taking out all the droids, and it's also a cheap way to get infinite EXP. I think you have no choice to put the jump up there, I think, because I think they just keep coming.
These things don't know when to quit, do they?
I think you have no choice. Okay, so we're just going to jump up here. I just want to show you guys that it wasn't possible, you had to jump up here. You had to fight these two super battle droids. Those things hurt a lot, so you really want to watch out about these guys, because they'll He says he needs assistance, but yeah, all he can do is covering R2. Basically, you gotta make sure R2 doesn't get hit. Yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. If you hold down L1, I'll show you guys. If you hold down L1, if you do this, you can actually deflect fire, which is really useful. So look, like say you use this against the super battle droid, right? Even if you're not attacking them, it'll still do damage to them, which is really funny. It's actually a way to kill them, I believe. If you do it enough times, I believe it'll actually kill them. I just want to see if it works. I admit, my videos are for entertainment, they're not for fun skills, so I mean, I thought you could kill them with that, I guess not. Okay, then, like I said, this is the saber throw. You throw it longwards, you can hold that down longer in order to throw it more, but it costs more force energy, so you really want to be careful. You can do that with the force lightning too, /force mind trick. You know, it's kind of like the force unleashed too, but with the true mind trick, the only difference is you gotta push one button instead of two. It's really the only difference with that.
Let's get moving. The Chancellor's waiting. We can handle this, R2. You stay here with the ships.
Alright, I'm gonna upload 3 parts of this tonight. So this is the screen when you finish a level. Basically, fair means you did got a normal kill. Good is, yeah, let's see what sounds impressive is. High cannot kill, and the masterful is when your gauge is full. If you get enough experience, it'll gain you a level. And the secrets, you know, there's 30 on each level, possibly 4, maybe 5. Some levels have 6 actually. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Here you can upgrade stuff like force heal. Oh, force heal, I forgot how to mention that. How to do that? You hold that, push L2 and L3 and R3 at the same time. You can heal health. It does take force energy though. And then as for then you can also grab up by pushing square and triangle and X. You can also do lethal finishing attacks. Like for example, if you're fighting a dude with a lightsaber and he's almost dead, his health is blinking red, you can do like a stabbing attack and it'll defeat him instantly. Sorry about that, guys. I was getting rid of a notification. Okay, so we are at part 2 now on Explosive Death Family. As the battle rages above Coruscant, Obi-Wan Kenobi continues the quest to find the Supreme Chancellor aboard the Separatist flagship cruiser with the help from Anakin Skywalker. The Jedi are unaware that their every move is being tracked on the ship's arranged by the leader of the droid army, General Grievous. I'll leave this movie clip in, but this is the only one I'm leaving in, that's it. And if they ask me why it's here, I'll just be like, it's from my TV. I'll be like, it's from the game, so people can see what this part of the movie's like. Like, I'd be leaving every movie scene in here, and just this one, so we can explain the story to you guys. Plus, my favorite scene anyway. And it goes right to an in-game cutscene anyway, so see. So it's not like it's really doing anything. It was just like a 5-10 second movie, and that's it. This scene was actually a deleted scene from the movie, actually, where they would have met a grapple droid who Anakin tries to slash with his lightsaber.
I'm not worried. This will be no problem. Did I say I was worried?
I like you and McGregor. You like, did I say I was worried?
This might be a problem.
And then they force push the droids, and then they, cut down the fuel breach area. These guys are a new enemy. They're basically the grapple droids. What their thing is, they basically like to grapple at you. They have 3 attacks. They'll send an electricity wave on the ground, they'll punch their hand on the ground, and that'll knock you down. That attack you just saw him doing there is like a barrel. He'll grapple you and throw you. That attack is just, chops. That's all it is. I'll see if I can get him to do the other attack that I was talking about, the one with the electric thing. See, Anakin just killed him, so. If you didn't know, you can actually throw them into the electricity here, and it does damage. Ow! You also get hurt by that too, so you want to really watch watch out. See, this is the mind trick. It basically stuns enemies. It's called force. I like to call it force stun. It's really good. And that's Obi-Wan's charging attack, square attack. It's a running dash, running lightsaber slash. Really good. And this one's a really good one. I like it. It's like a force push hybrid of force slash hybrid. Yeah, there's a move called force slash. Basically, a force slash is like a lightsaber slash enhanced with a force, and that's a force kick. Square square triangle combo. You just hold down triangle and it'll knock the enemy down. That's the normal version. And a square square combos are kind of the same as Anakin's, except for that it doesn't twirl lightsaber. He does a kick. He just moves around. This is a circle attack. That's when you're in close up. So you can do that to droids. You can actually. Well, secret. The battle droids are killed in one hit with those kind of moves. And that's everyone can have his lightsaber throw. And if I can show you a grapple, I will. Okay, so basically here you want to destroy that with your lightsaber throw. And then here's a grapple. Square and triangle does that. Square, triangle, and square does that. It's like a kick. I know, sometimes I think Anakin's not going to make it, but he does. But here you have to activate that console, which then you have to destroy these electrical field generators with your saber throw. Now you want to quickly go over here. You don't want to fight the enemies because there are too many of them. Now watch this. He just gets crushed by the door. That's a dumb droid. He just gets crushed by his own door. Really? Alright, that's okay. Some of the dialogue of these guys say are funny. Right? It's funny, but I mean... Yeah, and again, who can't see them? So if you hold that one, then push that. It tells you in the game, but I already told you guys. So. You can also paint targets if you use the left control stick. It'll make an enemy blue, which means you can, like, you know, see where they're at, no matter how. Okay, basically, and then another thing I want to say. The back tanks, if there are 6 of them, that's a full heal. One is just a 30 to 40% health increase. You know, it increases your health by 30 to 40%. When you're low in health, you take one of those, and it'll heal you 30% to 40%. I don't know where the 4th secret is. I think there should be one over here. I think maybe it has something to do with the electric generator. I always thought for so many years that it had something to do with this electric generator right here. Where you'd have to throw an enemy into it or something. I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, and I forgot another cool thing. You can actually do an aerial saber throw, which is really useful. Alright, I'm done dicking around. I was trying to see if I could get this secret, but it turns out you can't. Yeah, I'll get going now. You know what, I might increase the amount of parts I do this playthrough. I'll do 4 parts on this playthrough. I made 4 levels this playthrough, so there's a total of 15 levels, so if I do 4 levels today, hey, you know what, screw it, I'll do 5 levels today, and then I'll do 10 levels tomorrow. Well, I'll do 5 levels today, I'll do 5 levels tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon I'll do another 5, so I can finish the game in 2 days. I'll just make them into 1 part, so that way it's easier for you guys.
And stay down. Use the force, master.
I don't like those Let's Players who just do like 2 parts. I like to do it uniquely, where I do 5 levels a game, then another 5, then another 5. So it's easier for you guys. You don't have to watch me do all the levels individually. It's just easier.
You don't really use my tablet, do you? Let me have it. Let me have it.
You want it
Put some music on it.
Yeah, I gotta have something.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it anyway. Just give me my damn tablet. I'll buy you one. When I get my next check, I'll fucking buy you one. My white tablet pissed me off with the sound on it. So I'm keeping this one. I'll reset everything. Is there a memory card in here? What game do you want me to leave on there?
It's okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Let's get back to this now. Okay, like I said, we just basically have to grab it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Too many interruptions. Alright, let's get back to it now, okay? Okay, so we're at this part right here. Basically what I'm trying to say here, you basically want to move your control stick back and forth, hold the circle button, then you use that to plunge your saber in there, and you can get through the door. Now here, see, you have to smash this with your saber. The in. Ugh. There's also another cool thing I didn't tell you. You can easily throw those exploding barrels at an enemy, even a grapple droid, and it'll kill them in one hit. No? No? It's not. Okay, like I said, let's get back to what we were doing. Okay, I hate fighting these guys, so I'm just gonna jump up here. Ow! Oh, whatever, I'll just throw them into the oil. It's easier. I like it because you still get credit for killing them. You just don't have to. You don't have to actually do combos on them. And they're not smart enough to jump. Oh no, the buzz droids. These guys are annoying. But luckily they take one hit and they die. So I mean, it's not bad. It's a trade-off, I guess. They're really fast and nimble. They don't do much damage. They're just annoying. It's like every game. You know, you got your annoying enemies from every game. Like for example, in this game, it's the buzz droids / the clone blaze troopers. Because I should fight the clones later as Obi-Wan. And then another game, you know, so lots of games.
Get us anywhere. Bring that chocolate metal down.
Okay, you know what? And yes, I will show off some extras if you guys want me to. It's just up to you guys how well this video does. Okay, basically, like I said, just the lightsaber right there. That'll destroy that. And then for this, I'm just gonna keep fighting these guys because they're good for EXP. That's all they're good. That's all it's good for. You know, other than that, they're not worth fighting. You get XP for every enemy you kill, even turrets. Which is kind of weird. But hey. I still wonder if anybody in the comments knows where that secret on this level is. I'd be really happy if you let me know. If you were to let me know, so I could easily go and get it. So I can actually upgrade my health or whatever it is. Force upgrade, health upgrade, you know, crystal. I'm just gonna outrun these guys. They're not even worth my time. But here we have to stop in order to use the console. And more electric generators. Ow! Screw you, grapple droid. I'll forget throwing you in the... Ugh, you're so annoying! Get out of here, you stupid droid. Die already, you stupid enemies. Okay, good, we got through that. This is the end of the level. I'll let you guys watch the cutscene. I like how the enemies are still in the background. You kind of hear them there. That grapple buzz soldier. It's kind of funny. I really don't get this part. It's like there's a little thing right there that has a I think he's entering a password in order to lock the doors, I think. I'll tell you what, the next part of the mission's interesting. It's our first duel. And it's the infamous scene in the movie that everybody's known about for how long since the movie first came out. It's when, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but no, actually it's not. It's actually the elevator part, then it's not duel, okay. So basically, this is where you play as Anakin. Okay, I'm not leaving that in. You only have to see that tiny little bit. That was it, like 2 seconds. Then I got rid of it. I could say it was an accident error. So here, you just gotta wait for R2 to These enemies are annoying. They're droidicas. You can't do anything to them while their shields are up. So you have to either do one of two things. Electrocute them like this. Or just fling them into the wall, and it'll kill them in one hit. Only if you have fully upgraded force. Okay, yeah, and one of these two, I believe it's in this one.
The lift is here. See if you can get those doors open. Cover me. Your lightsaber will burn through that door.
I'm trying to just. Oh no, wait. It's the other one, okay? It was that one. There's a secret in there. There's a secret health upgrade. I think a secret force upgrade, I believe. But yeah, there's a secret in here I never got on this level. I can't remember where it is. I'm killing them just because they're in. See, this is what I was talking about. Like right here, you hold the circle, and then you do this. You move it up and then down, then up, then down. You know, all the way up and then down, so that way you can do that. And then boom, that's it. And you go up the elevator. And this part's awesome. Like a bunch of battle bus droids are coming in and they destroy them. Like boom. This is actually an intro if you've seen it. Like when you first see the intro, you can actually see this part. Okay. There is a new enemy that gets introduced in this part. It's the flying battle droid, which they're really annoying. They have a shield and they have like a wing. Basically what their main thing is, they like to these enemies like to shoot blasters at you, and they like to freaking use their swords as arms as swords. It's really annoying, but at least for this little bit, you're fighting bus droids. They're not too bad. But I'd rather be fighting these guys than the other ones. Those enemies are annoying as hell. See these guys. You only fight them, I believe, in this level, then you fight them again in level 7 in Utapau, and then you fight them again at level 9. Seven in this one. They're only in 2 levels. So luckily they're not in all the levels, but they're annoying. That's why I think they weren't in too many levels. I still wonder where the secret is. I think the secret's somewhere around here. I honestly don't know. So like I said in the comment section, if one of you people out there know where it is, let me know. You know, if you played this game as a kid, or if you just recently know, if you look at walkthrough for it or something, just let me know. Because I always try to look at walkthroughs, I can never find it. Never find where it's at. Oh, great. Oh, great. We got 2 problems. We got destroyers and grapple droids. Ah! Let's destroy these guys and get over to Kenobi already. Okay, these guys should be dead already. I believe there's a little secret. I think you have to fling them into one of the elevator things.
No challenge at all.
Oh, like this. See how he does it here?
The controls are jammed. Looks like the droids have other plans for us. Thought if Part 2 has anything to say about it. Part 2, override the control lock with Part 3. Override shields. You work on that door. I'll cover you. Find the shield's power source and disable it. Loud and clear, Master. Cover me. Destroyers. That got it.
Okay, I love how out there they show the flying droids, but yet they're not even... it shows that we're going to be fighting the flying droids, you know, the guys we fought in the elevator area. It's strange. Just kill all those guys so you're not... Ah! Stupid droids.
That's got it. Let's head back to the elevators.
Oh no, a turret. They're not too bad. I'd rather be fighting a turret than a freaking bunch of droids. Sorry, the droids are way more annoying than a turret. I can handle them, but not the droids.
Mission accomplished. Back to the elevators. Keep your eyes open. Look out for that debris. So now, while you still have a chance.
I'm killing this guy. Oh, Obi-Wan just killed him for me, but whatever.
We've got to get back to those elevators now.
I like this. He just freaking Toast Kenobi, not the.
Master Wing, this one's not.
I would be freaking out if I was them right now.
R2, hit the brakes.
I'd be flipping out. I'd be like, what the heck am I doing? What are we doing? We just flung. Oh no, these guys again. At least it's not too bad. You got an ally, and that's you know, you got Obi-Wan, so I mean, it's not that bad. And plus, when he kills an enemy, it counts towards your kills. Like, if he does a force push, for example, that'll count towards your kills.
Engage the brakes, R2.
That is the best way to kill these enemies, is to force push them like this. Either that or grab. You can't, I don't think you can grip them, but if you could, let me know. I'm not sure. Maybe you can. I'll have to try it. You cannot, because they're using a jetpack, so you have to
We
push.
can use some help here, R2. Catch this.
Ooh, he's doing good killing the enemies. I really gotta do anything. It's like Kenobi's a machine when it comes to me. Ah!
These droids are asking for it. R2, stop this car.
By the way, I'm playing this on PS3, by the way. So that's why it looks a little better.
Did this get any worse? It hasn't.
I'm using a smoothinger. I'm using that PS2 smoothing engine, a function where you can smooth out the graphics so they look better. I always like that because it's easier to. What the heck is he doing? He's just walking in place until an enemy comes and then he's killing them. That's funny. That's how dumb the AI is. And there's not too many missions where you have an AI companion. There's this one. There was the first one, this one, second one, and then you have one on mission 15 with Yoda. No, wait, yeah, no there's 17 missions, but the last two are boss fights. You know, one where you're playing as Kenobi, and then the other one's an alternate version where you're playing as Anakin. You know, you kill General Obi-Wan and you kill Palpatine with the galaxy, basically. That's a joke. That's not really how it happens. Well, I will say you do kill Kenobi, but I'm not gonna say what happens after that. That killing Palpatine thing was a joke. You don't really do that. Something else happens, I'm not gonna say. This game was severely overlooked when it was made and released, but I think it's really good. I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan, I think it's still really good. Okay, this would terrify me if I was them.
Quick, back into the car. You first, Master. There's no time to argue. Go.
I like this part. I mean, playing as Anakin is fun, because you get to, like, do Force Lightning. Okay, so we are at currently part 4, where we're fighting against an infamous actor by the name of Christopher Lee. This is from R2-D2. Anakin leads Obi-Wan to find their final destination, and the Jedi are poised to liberate the Chancellor. The only things blocking their path is a stately former Jedi named Count Dooku, who is now the Sith Lord known as Darth Tyrannus. And yes, there are 2 secrets in this level. I'll tell you what one of them is. When you go in the middle of the fight, you go into a corridor where there's 2 super battle droids. There's a giant pit. You basically want to throw a super battle droid into that pit. It'll show them falling down, then you get a secret. That's the only one I remember. I think there might be another one where you have to destroy a table, I think. Only reason I'm showing this clip is so that way you can see how the fight starts in the movie. You know that it does go to an in-game cutscene, so it's not going to be that long. You know, towards the end, so it's not the full... I kind of like how they mesh movie scenes with the actual in-game scenes, which is really nice. Okay, I guess I was wrong, but whatever, still.
My powers have doubled since we last met.
Oh, I remember now.
We're going to have company.
I thought there was a way you could, like, destroy these things.
You didn't see that coming.
No, wait, I remember now. It's this table. if you destroy this table right here, yeah, if you destroy this table right here, you can get a secret. With Dooku, I recommend freaking doing your slashing charge attacks. That aerial, that ground attack. That really helps you on this fight. Or this attack, because it charges him, it brings him towards you, so that way you can do a freaking force move. Or just fling those at him. He's really dangerous, Count Dooku is. I remember in the Game Boy Advance version I was playing that, he was really annoying, because like, he would freaking sit there and throw his lightsaber. He can't throw lightsabers, but I didn't say he would sit there and do a combo that was so annoying to dodge. It was like, come on, that's impossible. So basically, this is the part right here. You gotta throw a super battle. Okay, take one of these guys. No, I was trying to take one of the droids. Darn it. Okay, I guess I can't show you because it was being annoying, but basically what you do is you throw the... Yeah, if you destroy those two things, it's a secret. And necessarily, you don't have to push the circle button to finish him off. You just have to do whatever you know works. I love how they had Palpatine's voice in this mission, this part. Oh, that has to hurt. They don't show him cutting his head off because that's too graphic, so... Yeah, they just show him freaking slashing him a hole in the chest. That's even more graphic, if you ask me. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna do all 6 levels on the Separatist Cruiser, and I'm gonna call it a night. So that way I can show you guys what happens after, they get off of that. Because there's 2 more levels. It's not over yet, and then there's the journal's right hand. It says, there's a sinister mood as Palpatine witnesses Anakin's full flirtation with the dark side. While getting revenge on Count Dooku, the young Jedi now must lead the Chancellor and Obi-Wan Kenobi toward the cruiser's hangar. With the furious combat outside, it begins to take its toll on the Separatist flagship, and R2-D2 will need to aid the rescue. But they're not dumb. They're not done this time. Because a smart General Grievous summons Ray Shield, and they capture him at the end. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't like spoiling the ending, but it's kind of cool. You can actually, you can actually hurt those droids. So like you can get EXP that way. I don't recommend it, but it does kind of help. I mean, you got no choice. You gotta fight these guys for a little bit until the ray shields go down. Then you can. Or I think there might be another thing you have to do right now. I'm not sure. Yeah, you gotta kill them until you get enough of the enemies defeated till you see the shields go down. Then yeah, see like that. And then you fight these droids. I'm going the wrong way. You basically have to fight these 2. And another destroyer. 2 destroyers. They're annoying because they stagger you with their blasts. Ow. Oh yeah, if you push left or right on the left stick, on the stick with the camera, you can actually aim your stick with that. So basically that's how you knock the shields out, and then you go over here, take out that turret. It'll be really annoying because you want to take that out as soon as you can. And don't worry about the enemies here, just run. Because the nice thing is, their blasters don't hurt you when you're doing this. The only thing that can stop you from actually just opening a shield generator or whatever is a lightsaber. And yes, you will fight Jedi later, but I'm not gonna spoil that because that's my favorite part of the game. So I think I figured out the way I'm gonna do it. A structure. Like if there's a certain, say with the Jedi Temple for example, there's 2 missions. There's mission 10 and 11. So we're gonna do those 2 at the same time. And say for Utapau, there's 2 missions. The one where you first get on there, and the Calvary, 3. Calvary, Raj, and Priebus, and then the first one, mission 7. So I'm gonna do those 3, and then after that, I'm gonna do the. I don't know. I want to do the Mustafar missions back to back, but I mean, Oh, no, wait. Actually, there's another Jedi Temple mission where you have to play Kenobi and Yoda, but I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna do it in the order they appear on the screen, you know. Let's do this. Oh yeah, there's a secret in this box right here. I think it's either in there. No, this door. This door right here. I've got all the secrets on this level. There's a door, a secret door right here. You open this door, and then you get a chance to get a health upgrade, which is really useful. I think it's maybe a health upgrade, maybe a saber crystal. I'm not sure. It's probably one of those two. And you can, you can destroy a turret with a lightsaber attacks too, right? You don't necessarily have to throw your saber at it. You can just use your square slash attacks and you can destroy it that way. So that way it's easier for everyone to actually... Oh god, these are annoying. Okay, I was wrong. The only guns that can actually stop you from opening the shield generators are the snipers. They are really annoying. But the battle droids, super battle droids don't do anything. Unless they do that. Get out of here, stupid droids. Okay, so then we're just going to continue on here. And just kill that droid sniper easily, because it's going to be annoying. And throw your lightsaber there. That'll disable the shield generators. Do not worry about the super battle droids. So for this one's going to be annoying, because you're going to have to protect R2-D2. The nice thing is with that turret, you can just destroy that easily. You just have to...
Is that all you got? These droids are asking for it.
These are some of the easiest enemies to take out in the game. I mean, they may... Whoa, you can actually hurt them with lightning? Huh, that's kind of interesting. You can actually use lightning on them when they're outside of the force field. When you're in the force field, that's interesting. See this part right here where... No, I'm thinking of another part. We gotta enter the gun battery now, and then we gotta shoot the, I love how Palpatine just sits there cowering and feel like he's scared. What the heck? Oh, we gotta kill these guys. Oh, sometimes that'll be glitched out,
You better take control of that cannon.
I'm gonna kill that droid with the sniper gun, so that way he's not a nuisance later. Okay, so we go press circle to go in them on this. You use this to aim, and then you gotta shoot out certain parts of the ship. So like, for example, first part, you have to shoot that. I just shot that. Unless they don't count it if you don't hit it directly.
Nicely done.
So then you want to shoot the dorsal fin, like you said. Those are really annoying to hit.
Excellent. Now go for the engine section at the back.
I wonder how exactly I'm supposed to hit the engine section, because I can't even aim my gun down the, the gun down the barrel. Down the barrel section, so that way I can actually...
Excellent shooting, Anakin.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna put in the description so everybody knows, about the whole playthrough thing. I'm not gonna do it like individual levels. I'm gonna do like 5 per video, maybe 6, depending on what the part is.
Nice shooting. You expected less? Let's get moving. We need to meet up with R2.
Okay, that was an accidental cut, but I had to do that because I don't like to. Like I said, the only movie scene I will leave in there is the one with Count Dooku. That was important because Count Dooku, that's the only important one I can think of. Because that shows you what happens to. I didn't leave the part where he dies, but I left. The after it, but I left the part in where you first encountered Dooku, so that way people knew who he was. Okay, that was an accident, but still, that was like 2 seconds. So for Magna Guards, these guys are annoying because they'll team up on you if there's 2 of them. I recommend using lightning on these guys, or force mind control. Mind trick. That is a really good move for these guys. Either that or use your lightsaber throw. That's another good move. Because there's a mission, though, in the bonus missions, you can actually play as a Magna Guard, which is kind of cool. Because the bonus mission characters you can play as are Centrali, Yoda, General Grievous, Obi-Wan, as an old man, Darth Vader, and, I think you can even play as, and regular Anakin. So that's pretty much all the bonus. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm not doing any versus mode. I might do some versus battles with the AI, but I mean, that's probably about all I can do. I don't have any really friends I can do them with, because I mean, all my friends don't live close to me, so. Oh great, the ship's turning on its side. I wonder how this even works in space at all. I mean, that doesn't make sense. It's like, come on. Don't they know any better? He's optimistic. The glass does hold. Then he's being pessimistic. Whatever that word is when you're, not... Oh god, more Magna Guards. Just freaking use your lightning on them and then force push them. I didn't know that force push can actually damage them. 3 Magna Guards at once. Oh no, they only have 2 Magna Guards per thing, so that's nice. At least they're not... See, that's annoying. I think in the bonus mission there's 2 Magna Guards. One that you play as, and then the other one's your ally. You gotta fight against, like, clone troopers and stuff, which is kind of cool. I like that, you get an extra playable character in a mission, but he's not playable in versus mode, which is not new. I mean, that's kind of understandable, because, I mean, he would not be able to hold up against lightsabers. I mean, that's fair. I mean, the only character from this level that's playable in versus mode besides Kenobi and Skywalker is Grievous. And yes, Dooku is the first character you unlock in versus mode, so. Because in each duel you unlock a character, like, for example, Mace Windu, Sarah and Centrali, Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, Ben Kenobi and Darth Vader, you also unlock, Mace Windu. I would say Mace Windu. That's it. These are all the characters you play as in the entirety of the, duel mode. That's not a lot, but it's still better than nothing, I mean. That's, I think, 9 characters. Yeah, Dooku, General Grievous, Centrali, Sarah. That's his apprentice, by the way. Centrali. And then you can also play as Yoda, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Ben Kenobi, Darth Vader, Grievous, and Dooku. So those are all the characters in versus mode available. And Windu. Oh great, now they're sliding off the glass, and we gotta fight more enemies. Sorry, I wasn't talking there, but I was just didn't have any words to say, so yeah. I don't know why Grievous is even saying that. He's not even fighting us. It's his bodyguards that are fighting us. It's their droids. And this part's not too bad, because you're only fighting Magna Guards. You're not fighting... Oh, and I forgot to mention this. They can actually attack you when they have no body left. So it's like, come on, that's like a zombie from Resident Evil 1. Like if you shoot its body up with a shotgun, it'll actually continue launching at you. That's all the enemies in that part. Yeah, I'll leave this in just so that way you can see what happens at the end. Because I think they get him and then they're like, oh crap, General Kenobi. So, I mean, it's not really a long bit of the movie, so it's not like you're seeing much. Alright, and this is where I will end it off at, guys. Like I said, if you like this video, please comment, rate, share, subscribe, tell your friends. You know, if you're enjoying my videos, comment down below what you would like to see me do next. So I am done.